Hey, we're the Blind Way Back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we have our Arrow Q&A.
Yeah, we're doing it right in the middle of dinner. And I'm eating my chili from Canada.
No, it's not from Canada.
Tim Hortons is from Canada.
Well, they originated there, but Tim Hortons that we have isn't in Canada.
Tastes like Canada.
How do you know what Canada tastes like?
It's from Tim Hortons.
Okay. Okay.
What we doing?
We're going to do some questions.
Ah.
We're going to take questions.
Yes.
Do some answers.
If I get much cheese in my beer, you tell me, right?
Yes.
I don't think you will.
Walking Dead fan 1997. Do you guys think Felicity will keep true to the words she said to her mom about Lance lying to protect someone close to him when she finds out about William?
I hope so.
I mean, she basically was on Lance's side about it, right?
Yeah.
Like he's trying to protect you and this and that and whatever. That's the same thing Oliver's trying to do, right?
Of course, advice given is a lot easier than advice taken.
It's true. And she looked pretty pissed off in that limo. I don't know.
But that's probably because Samantha died.
It's probably because her dad killed her mom.
Huh? This is a bad idea. Why'd I get cheddar cheese? Fat greedy. Honey cheese make everything better.
Well, it makes it better.
This is an American thing. It's not Canadian.
Probably. Do they have chili in Canada? Probably. It's cold there.
Do they have chili in Canada?
Probably. I mean, chili.
I have to assume.
Do they have chili in Chile?
Do they have turkey in Turkey?
I don't know. Do they call it turkey when they're in Turkey?
Do they call it chili?
I don't know.
Do they have turkey chili and then they have like international relations? And they eat that together?
Let's go to Christina Ochoa.
Joe.
That's what I said. Just not what.
Firstal.
I think it's supposed to be first.
First.
First eye.
Exclamation point.
First eye.
First!
First, I think Malcolm hasn't told Damien about Oliver being the Green Arrow because it won't be long before Damien figures out Thea's role on the team. Hey! Yeah, because I said he doesn't know. You said he did.
Speculated.
Second, there's a second. You want to know the second? Second, do you think Malcolm's alliance with Damien is simply revenge, or do you think he's trying to put himself in a position of power once again? Also, do you think Damien knows Malcolm was Roz and that the League has been
disbanded? Now, with Malcolm, we don't think that Malcolm is just gonna... I mean, obviously he has a grievance with Oliver, right?
Yeah, but he's not the kind of guy just to be like someone's lackey.
True, and if he sets him on... If he has Oliver be Green Arrow, then Thea is then
in the
crossfire, even though she already is, because she would be Oliver Queen, who is a separate guy he's going after's sister.
Yes. Okay,
so I would imagine that if he did tell them, we would have seen it rather than just be implied. So you're probably correct. Now, Malcolm, is he doing this for revenge, or do you think he's trying to put himself in a position of power once again? He's already taken over the League of Assassins. Is he going to try to take over Hive if he removes... I mean,
Man, could you imagine that?
Yeah.
How that happens?
He could become Queen Bee, man. Queen King.
King Bee?
It's a hive, it's bees, it's an illusion, Aaron.
Queen King Bee?
Yes.
Okay.
King of the Andals and the First Men.
Who? Anvils.
Andals from Game of Thrones.
Oh, he said anvils. Like Coyote and Roadrunner.
Acme Anvils?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
Okay.
Good job.
Yay. Alright, we cover all that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. No.
Hannah M. says, do you think Thea's reaction from Oliver's lie was a little OOC?
Out of character.
Considering how she wouldn't even talk to her family for like a month back in season 2 when they kept Malcolm, being her father, a secret. For her safety. I don't know why, it just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I did think... I mean, I actually completely forgot about that little storyline, but she was very, very, very angry about...
Secrets.
I know, secrets. I hope secrets are going to be done with this next big secret.
No, it's a superhero show. There's always secrets.
So?
Always secrets.
Anyway, so with season 2 versus season 4, Thea, what do you think?
I think that she's just grown as a character.
Yeah, I would say like the big difference is that she has her own secret now, right?
Yeah.
So she probably understands.
She has the bloodlust and she wants to protect people from it.
And she's speedy.
And she's speedy and she wants to protect people from that.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not going around telling the guy we thought was in Hive.
Yeah. I mean, hell, she got killed for being in any way connected to Oliver, right?
Yeah.
And Malcolm and all this whole world. So she would probably want to keep William away.
Yeah.
Keep the secret.
Yeah. Protect my nephew.
Even though I am on the side of he needs to tell Felicity. Because she can keep secrets.
I think he should.
I mean, you had the possibility of ruining a relationship with Felicity. On the flip side, if the mom finds out, she'll cut your access off to see your son, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, just don't tell the mom that you did that. Felicity gonna go over there and be like, I know! He's mine now,
You're
I
right.
know!
I think I would rather lie to her than lie to, like, my fiance.
I mean, this woman has lied to me for the last, 10 years?
Yeah, something like that.
About my son, so fuck you.
Yeah, I told her. Ha.
Yeah. It's gonna get a curl, though. She's gonna be in that grave.
Common Dread says, I don't think Oliver would be as upset as he was in the grave scene if it was Samantha. Do you think it could be William?
You don't think that Oliver would be as upset? I think he would. The mother of his child's dead.
Yeah,
and it's directly because of her connection to him.
True.
That would upset me. Same thing with Felicity. Some people have said, like, well, I don't think Felicity would be that mad about Samantha. You don't think that, her love of her life, Oliver's son's life was just ruined because somebody killed their mom? That would be pretty upsetting to me.
Yeah, but is the mom dead now?
We don't know, but that's the bet.
That she's dead right now?
No, that she's in the grave.
Yeah, but he doesn't have her mom. He has William.
Yeah, I know.
If he kills William,
then I lose. And by the way, we got to make sure we reiterate this. I made this bet the very first Q&A of this season.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Mm-hmm. All of the evidence, except for a little tiny bit, is against me. Mm-hmm. And if I were not in this bet, I would not have this stance. So I will fight every day for it.
I've never hoped so much for a little kid to die. Kill William and don't kill Samantha.
So anyway, could it be William? It could be William. I just don't think I don't think it's going to be William. I think that William will live, Samantha will die. William will then become a ward of Oliver Queen. And, maybe next season is dealing with the fact that Felicity and Oliver have this kid to take care of.
I still feel for some reason it's going to be Lance or Felicity's mom. For some reason, those are my top two picks.
That's a good one. Could be Laurel.
No, I don't think so. I think she can fend for herself.
Lance can't fend for himself?
No.
He almost died.
He almost died in a building, and Laurel had to save his ass.
Yeah, but...
Yeah. He almost died. Dead.
So you don't think there's any possibility of it being Thea or Diggle?
Thea's already cheated death. Diggle has a family.
Okay. Laurel has a family.
Who?
Her dad.
Yeah, but he's gonna die. No, like, Diggle has, like, a wife and a daughter. You know what I mean?
So?
They're not gonna kill him.
It's not gonna be a tragic death.
He just got his superhero persona, too, this season. They're gonna delete that now?
Delete it. It'd be a legacy for all the people to come to look forward onto it.
Like, we need a new one. Little Sarah grows up to be, like, the Spartaness.
You can't say that kind of stuff when you're talking about African Americans. We need a new one.
What?
So Walking Dead gets in trouble for it.
Andy takes over. We need a Walking Dead. We don't. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right. S River 004. Merlyn should borrow a bionic hand from Coulson.
Coulson! Yeah, this made me think, like, what's going to happen with Merlyn in his hand? Is he going to get some kind of, like, bionic thing, or is he just one-handed man now?
Do we have anybody with, like, bionic hands?
Adam. It's a robot hand.
Yeah, but it's like an armor on top of a real...
Yeah, but didn't, like Oliver, like, fight with it? Like,
yeah,
he was inside of it and it was moving?
Ray was inside it.
Yeah, but... Well, you saying that you can't put, like, a mannequin hand in there and have it move?
No.
You can figure something out.
You could figure something
This
out.
guy could fucking shrink and he can't figure out how to make a robotic arm.
I mean, he should. Maybe,
I don't know. Probably Nisa will come next season and be like, there's a magical potion now. Make your hand grow back.
It grows like a spork.
It's like that little thing from Deadpool. Spoilers!
Sorry. Mr. Terrific should just make like a chip that just makes your hand grow back.
That's impossible.
Making people walk.
That's possible. Jesus did it. And he was really real.
Fareed Ahmed says, what do you think that Malcolm is doing with Vandal Savage's ashes? Do you think that it will come into play later in the season? I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, me too. He doesn't have the League, like, power behind him. Maybe that's why he's trying to go for Hive.
Like, did he gather the ashes as, like, a backup plan for if something went all crazy?
I mean, surely there's some cells left in those ashes. I mean, ash is just leftover carbon, right?
Sure.
How do you survive that?
I don't know. doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how he survives anything. No idea.
We really need some more info about what that happens there.
Yeah. Like, I want to just watch him die, and I want to just stay on him instead of going with Legend of Tomorrow. Yeah. I want to see Vandal Savage and watch him come back to life and what happens. Like, cut him into pieces. Does he just, like, Terminator, like, what is it, T-1000? Like,
yeah.
Like, what happens?
Well, one of our, it's not in this, I don't think it's in the other one either, but one of our commenters said, like, well, he does heal instantly. Remember, he got, like, thrown or out the roof of Barry's apartment, and he hit the ground, and they went down to look for him, and he wasn't there. So he had to have healed instantly and left.
Did he?
I don't know.
Couldn't he have just, like...
Because we didn't fucking see it.
What if he just, like... We didn't see it, and he threw a rope and just swung away?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. It's like a pirate movie or something.
I taught this to Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Nest G. Could it be that Oliver's work for Ryder in the flashback is indirectly responsible for giving Dark his power?
Ooh. Well, we talked about this, right? We talked about what if Ryder is digging up one of those cubes. Remember those cubes?
Yeah, the circuit box thing.
Which have never come back.
No, we just saw it one time.
But he seemed to be super excited about it.
Yeah. Genesis.
Yes. So yes, it could. For Dark's power, though. I mean, Dark, we saw him alive in Legends of Tomorrow. We know he's been alive for, like, how many years?
Yeah, a long time.
Real long time. Does that part of his mystical power? Or is that just... No, that's from the Lazarus Pit. Because he stole water from it.
Mm-hmm.
So when did he become a mystic?
I don't know.
He didn't have any mystical powers in Legend of Tomorrow that we saw.
He just shot something, and then he just kind of disappeared.
So it could be that he's not mystic yet there, and then Ryder gives him that thing, and that gives him his power.
The staff, or the sticks. Like, is Ryder actually working for Dark and everything? And
yeah. It's got to tie in somehow, right?
Well, Ryder works with those people that attacked Argus, right? So do those people also work for Dark?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because we never heard them mention Dark before or nothing. But we know that they worked with Ryder because of the flashback with Diggle and Diggle.
Yeah.
The Diggle brothers.
The Diggle brothers. Woohoo! That'd be the best Mario adaptation.
Actually, that might be kind of funny.
And Digman.
Should be like a Digman?
Yeah, remember Digman?
Dig Dug.
Whatever.
Diggle Dug?
Diggle Dug, yeah. Digman. You know what I was talking about.
I mean, like Jumpman.
Mario!
It'd be like Diggle, but it's the opposite. You dig underground and pop up and you kill him.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Alrighty. Suck My Dick says... This is even further.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I can't see it from back here.
I can't see. I have my glasses on now. Dicks are delicious when cooked. So...
You know what I'm going to do, right?
Dicks are delicious when cooked. No. So what do you guys think about Darth Vader's new ability?
With the whole, he could just kill him.
What ability did he have?
He killed that Cuban guy.
Oh yeah, through the TV.
He wasn't Cuban, but we said he was Cuban. It's not racist.
What? How? What?
He strangled him.
What?
Through the TV.
What? Where?
Keep going.
He's never done it. I can just imagine Dark in his undies, laid out on a couch, watching the debate on TV. Like, you know what? It probably has been 2 weeks. Oliver, if I become mayor of this city, I will fully allow the usage of marijuana. Dead. Camera zooming on Dark, smiling in his undies while Arrow theme plays.
No. Because if he can do that, couldn't he just kill Oliver anytime he wants to?
Yeah, just look.
If he just reaches out,
just watch the debate and just be like.
That's a really powerful.
He just chokes and dies and.
Yeah.
If he would have had to like teleport there, and then do it, like next to him, it would make more sense.
I mean, like when we think about like what Darth Vader, even hell, let's think about the Clone Wars. At one point, Sidious is an entire another fucking part of the galaxy and chokes Tyrannus in his castle, light years and light years away. You know what I'm saying? If he can just do that by reaching out and just sensing him, or he has to see him, I don't know what that means.
But a debate on TV.
But if there's a debate on TV and like, well, fuck, you know, my wife is losing. Oliver Queen doesn't.
How'd he die? He choked. Mysterious circumstances.
Right? So even though his little skits were really funny, it brought up that point like, that's really OP.
Huh.
I mean, hell, if Vandal Savage could do that, that'd solve all my problems.
Yeah, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh, just fucking choke somebody.
You do it through time.
Just thinks about Rip Hunter, wherever he is, and Rip just has to know a name or something.
So, yeah, I don't know if we'll ever see that again. Maybe it was just kind of like a one-off gag. But
yeah.
if he can just reach out and choke somebody, not only far away, but even just if I'm right behind you, right beside you, I can do that. Well, what are you going to do?
All we've seen before that is, like, him manipulating things when he was near them.
Yeah.
Like chains. He used chains to choke Oliver before, but he wasn't, like, choking him with the force.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. Maybe we'll see more. Joe Sear, another one. Dicks are yummy. Aaron, 2015.
2016 now.
Damn it!
Dicks are really yummy.
No.
2016.
No, that's not a thing. But dicks are... Anyway. Do you think Oliver's fighting abilities were nerfed again in this episode? He has such a hard time taking out the demolition team member, yet in the last episode he took out Merlyn with ease. I don't know, the inconsistency is kind of bugging me.
This is an issue that we've kind of come up here a little bit. Like, Anarchy was able to take on him and Thea at the same time. Mm-hmm. But we kind of rationalized that by saying that, well, when you have two people one-on-one, you can get in the way of each other. Mm-hmm. But this one, Oliver was fighting the guy that pushes buttons on the demolition team, right? He didn't have a thing. There was a jackhammer, there was nail gun, and there was
the bomb guy.
Yeah.
There was like the nail gun,
jackhammer,
and the sledgehammer.
Yeah.
And then the guy that like had either grenades or tripwires or bombs and that kind of stuff. But
well, that was that guy. He was the Twitch. Yeah. So anyway, that guy could fight Oliver really well. Now, don't get me wrong, I loved it because that was awesome. I love the fight. Does it nerf Oliver? You could say that him and Merlyn have been fighting so much, or are they trained by kind of the same people, that he knows how to fight Merlyn.
Yeah.
You know? And this guy just has a new style that takes him a while to break down. And then Lance killed the guy before he could beat him. I don't know. It is a little inconsistent, but television show, you gotta have people beat each other up, right?
Yeah. There have been bad guys where I'm like, he should just kick his ass now, for no reason. Just do it.
I mean, to be fair, what you do then is you injure your main character, and that way they have to fight through it. Like Jackie Chan.
Hey, we've seen someone do that in a recent movie.
I know. I'm just saying, like Jackie Chan, I mean, every single fight he does, he's at a disadvantage. He's always getting hurt, outnumbered, and he only just barely wins, you know? He almost never is like this the badass fighting. So
he should have hit a bomb and gotten blown up.
Yeah. Or like he's like putting him into a trap where he controls the area and there's like little tripwires over the place, and Oliver has to do like those things we do through the tires, like
like he has to, like the other guy has it like memorized and knows exactly where to step, but Oliver's like
Ooh. So even though the choreography was cool and the shots were cool, a little more thought into the actual intent and character probably would have went a long way.
Yeah, I can see that.
But you know, if you want that, you can call us. We'll fly up to Canada. I'm already eating Tim Hortons.
Canada.
Where do I shoot?
Canada?
Yeah.
Why?
Shoot in Toronto.
Why?
That's where Flash shoots and Legend Tomorrow shooting.
Is that where Central City and Star City is?
No.
Oh.
They're in America, but they shoot in Canada because it's cheaper on tax breaks.
You shoot in Ohio. It's cheap there too.
They shot Smallville in Canada.
Ohio's cheap.
Oh, for film it is. Damn. They did Avengers here.
Yeah. And
Cleveland.
Huh?
In Cleveland.
Not here. They don't do anything here. Wait, they shot S.H.I.E.L.D. here.
No, they took a shot of Marietta College and called it Ohio University College or something like that.
All right, Apple Eye Maniac says, this doesn't say Q&A. Oh, it says over there.
It's down there. I knew you'd do that.
The Queen family would have had a slew of lawyers and accountants that were in charge of the money. Big ticket check writing would be handled by one of them on behalf of Moira. They would be keeping records of these transactions, such as photocopied checks. They are also often experienced with keeping certain records private from the rest of the family and understand discretion. They are paid for the service and discretion, not judge. Q&A.
So that would be kind of your answer about the whole thing. Plus, some people talked about how, if it's $1 million check, you can't just take it out of the bank and have it cashed. Like, if
they didn't blank check.
Huh?
They didn't blank check.
Oh,
remember?
Shit.
Juice? No, I'm good.
What a pool, man. You're so damn old. Blank check. Anyway, so while you were correct, I feel like brought up an interesting point. I think that counterpoint nullifies it.
All right.
And you were wrong.
From the Apple iManiac.
Yep. That's a legal term. You wouldn't understand.
Oh. All right. Well, let's look at the reason.
I'm done with my chili.
About time.
I ain't cracking. No, I'm kidding.
Your beard looks good.
Is there cheese on it?
No, it's fine.
There's fuzzy.
Quit. Reasonable Ram.
That's a funny name.
Do you think it's reasonable to assume that it really says that? See? Do you think it's reasonable to assume that since Dark is always talking about how the world needs a reset, he is planning to use the cornfield as a food source?
You right?
You hear that? I don't know if it's cold or whatever. It sounds like I can't breathe.
Like Darth Vader. Like when his mask came off, he was Luke, tell your sister you were right.
Do you think he's planning to use the cornfield as a food source for the selected few that Hive chooses to survive their world reset?
Well, that's certainly better than your theory that it's evil corn that will poison everybody.
So he just has corn to just help everyone survive. Why?
Because, if it's post-apocalyptic, it got drippy. We're dying. If it's the post-apocalyptic world, you got to be able to feed people after it, right?
Yeah. Do you want to just eat corn for a year?
Sure. That's what the Native Americans did.
That's all they ate. No, they hunted beasts.
Beast. There's fewer deer back then, or there's fewer deer back then than there are now. You know that?
Okay, but I didn't say beast. I mean, I didn't say deer. I said beasts. Like buffalo, wildebeest.
Yeah.
Goose.
Geese.
No, they hunted one goose.
They had one.
Back then, there was only one goose. He was like the unicorn of the world.
The elusive goose. They could never catch him. Like, goose! Find out they sounded like...
That's not what they sound like either. That's... No. Never mind.
Goose.
Goose.
That's very offensive. My grandfather's Native American.
So is mine.
It's an interesting theory that Hive chooses to survive. That's interesting, but still don't know what the corn is. Don't know what that box is.
So they're just going to keep the people alive that just blindly follow you? Those are the ones they want?
Sure, why not?
So they don't argue. They eat this corn. Take this pill.
What?
Sit in a cell. Don't crack
Why
anyone.
cell?
No.
The whole world is there.
No, it's poisoned up air from the corn.
Well, the corn will absorb it all.
You're gonna eat
They
it?
can eat the corn and then use the husk to absorb the poison. And then burn it.
Alright.
That's what happens.
General Zod. Holy shit, what's General Zod doing?
Kneel before Zod!
Have you guys had a chance to see the Vixen animated special? If so, what are your thoughts? Thanks, smiley face.
Well, speaking of that, Aaron,
I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen them either. And we gotta fix that.
Oh.
From what I understand, there are 6 episodes. 5 minutes, like around 5 minutes each.
Okay.
And they take place in the CW Arrowverse.
Like in Star City or just somewhere in the world?
Somewhere in the world. I don't know. I haven't watched it. You not listening?
You know all this much.
I'm just doing this. This doesn't mean anything.
This is a W for...
Whiteley!
C.
But...
Which way is it?
Oh, I had to do the C.
C?
You did.
Oh, I got to do
right.
W.
We're in Japan.
What?
Yeah. Yes, we are going to watch it. In fact, we're going to watch it tonight.
We are?
Yeah, we're going to react to it.
Ah.
I have the episodes, and we're going to watch them all at once, so we're going to do that.
Huh.
We got a little tip that we need to prepare for the next episode of Arrow.
That sounds like a spoiler tip.
Well, I'm glad that we got it, because we might not appreciate the next episode as much.
I'm sure I would.
You wouldn't.
Sure I would.
You...
Like, who the fuck's this?
I wish I saw that, Eric. Fuck. Perfect impression.
No, it wasn't. All right, guys. I guess that's it for this episode of Arrow Q&A. We'll be watching...
I'm saying, I feel happy with the questions, and I feel really happy with these questions. For some reason, I just feel full. I feel full with, like, energy and, you know?
And cheese.
From Canada.
Cheese from Canada?
Yeah.
I don't think the cheese was from Canada. I don't think any of that was from
It's
Canada.
from Tim Hortons.
It's probably... Look at the bottom of the cup. But it says from China.
Do not microwave.
Look at the bottom.
Hot, be careful. From Canada.
What? Nuh-uh.
Aaron, this cup is from Canada. You fucking idiot. Dicks are yummy. 2016. They're current.
Did you write that there? All right, guys, that's going to be it for this episode of the Arrow Q&A. Make sure you guys tune in Wednesday night, because I don't know when this is going to go up exactly, but tune in for the Arrow episode, and then come back here for our discussion, reaction, review episode.
Yes. And no spoilers for the next show.
Yeah. And stuff.
Except that Vixen might be in it.
Shut up. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out blindwave.net because I updated it today.
Ooh.
And other than that, check out social media. Description box below. All right, until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we'll see you guys later. Eric, hit the button. What are you doing? It's not food. Ah!